Hello. So let's start speaking about movements. Movements have been rising all around the world, all of them with one common denominator, the decentralization of power. So when I am asked why I decided to join Zoomaal, my answer is very simple. It's because it's a platform that allows what is scooped up with 1% of the population to become accessible to 100% of the population, 100% with internet access, of course. So my answer is a bit romantic, yes, but shouldn't it be so? Shouldn't every working hour fulfill an emotional affinity we have towards something we believe in? Now you might be asking, how? How does a startup operating from a tiny city enable equal opportunities and decentralized power? And the other question, what kind of opportunities do we increase access to? Well, the straightforward answer is financial opportunities. So let's see. By a show of hands, how many people out here have spent numerous days and weeks, hours, working on reports and grants? Okay, that's what I expected. And how many people here are frustrated because their decision-making is now conditioned by these grants? Okay. So what do we want? We want access to funds and the freedom in deploying these funds. So let's come back to our first point, which is decentralization. We want funds to be decentralized. Let me tell you something. Crowdfunding is exactly that. So crowdfunding means exactly what it reads, being funded by the crowds. So instead of going after one investor who will invest $15,000, you go after 150 investors, or as we call them, backers in crowdfunding lingo, who will grant you $100 each. Hypothetically, in this room, we have 150 funders who in less than 5 minutes can grant you $15,000, with an emphasis on hypothetically. The festive season isn't counted in anyone's bank account. Okay, so how do we do this? Well, it's quite simple. I'm going to illustrate how simple starting up your own crowdfunding campaign is by using one of the NGOs that actually use crowdfunding and raise $17,000 and use it on our platform, Zoomaal. The project is called We Have a Hope. We Have a Hope first went on to Zoomaal and inserted all the relevant information. Afterwards, they went on and decided their rewards, because you have to give backers rewards. They range from postcards to T-shirts. Afterwards, they pitched their video. After all their content was done, they submitted their project. We reviewed it internally, and once it was approved, their project went live. Now, afterwards, they went on and they spread the word. This is the key to success, to any successful crowdfunding campaign. They leverage their networks, they leverage social media, and they leverage marketing fantastically. And as a result, they were successful. They raised $17,000 in a month and a half. Afterwards, they received their funds and they delivered all their postcards and all their T-shirts and all the other thank you notes that they prepared for their backers. So it's as simple as that. By a last show of hands, who wants to make some money? Okay, thank you.